Checkity check. Okay.
The one and only
The one
Miguel
and only.
Felix.
The ice bath is getting cold today.
Honor me again
Honor you again.
to be on his podcast.
This is not a podcast. This is just
To be on his world, so what are you called? This YouTube channel? What do you want?
It's called the Good Demand, I guess, YouTube channel, but the business is called Good Demand.
Okay, on his Good Demand. As you're aware, it's always good,
It's always good.
and he demands it.
We demand it. You gotta demand good, bro. That's basically what it means too. Yeah.
And then talk. Hold on. We go.
Let's just go in, bro. The longer we wait.
I'm doing the Wim Hof. We should do the Wim Hof.
Okay,
bro.
let's do the Wim Hof
Let's
then.
do this
Okay.
perspective, bro. 'cause
Okay.
The way you go in is very important.
Sometimes I just raw dog and just go in, with no preparation.
Yeah, but then don't
You
you
get
want
kids, I know. I'm fucking with you. Okay.
You're funny, bro.
Sorry. Okay, let's
All right.
All right, let's do this. Ready? What's the one? What
All right. Just do 30 breaths. Then on the last one, fully exhale, and we'll go in.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, ready? It's kind of trippy. I think it's the lighting.
You see something in my eyes. So what would you like to tell the world today?
You know, let's just talk about where we're at. I feel like I want to share a little bit about where I'm at.
Okay.
I had to be very honest with myself recently about where I'm at and how I showed a lot of lack of discipline within the past couple months, maybe even longer. And I just had to be honest with myself and be like, bro, you're just not doing it. You're just not doing what you know what you're supposed to do. You've been going the easy way.
What do you mean?
So like even with like the business that I'm trying to build, with the videos I'm trying to put out, with the stuff at the Czech Institute, like I've been so spread thin, and I've been just trying to do it all. Go to a concert, go to this, go to that, hang out with my friends on the weekend, hang out with girls, push it, try new things that I neglected. Like that, the dumb hard work that needs to get done. You know what I mean? Like corrective mobilizing and stretching. Like it's kind of a snooze fest for me, but I need to get it done. And sometimes I'll just be like, nah, I got other stuff to do. I just gotta do other stuff. Like I'm not gonna do that. And then so like the past like 2 weeks I've been disciplined. Actually, it's been about only a week since I got back from IMS 2, but I've just been more disciplined about like, yo, this is boring. But you're gonna live more simply, more quietly, get this boring stuff done so you can have a better future. And it's been working. My neck feels good every time I work out. My chest gets pumped. I feel fantastic from the stretching, and I'm just like fuck yeah. Like this is what I've been wanting, but I've been just spread so thin, just doing a bunch of things that I don't really need to do, but like I want to because it's fun and I have a lust for life and I just want to fucking go and do it all, you know? So it's been nice being more like humble and to the ground and relaxed. And, yeah.
What does discipline define?
Put it closer because not gonna listen.
What does discipline mean to you?
I like Brian Tracy's definition of discipline, which is like doing what you need to do, whether you feel like it or not. And then sometimes, I mean, we all rationalize, oh, I can't do it because, you know, I got this other thing I gotta do. I'll do it later. And then it never gets done. So I think I rationalize a lot of my lack of commitment to, lack of, like, even just with a simple as stretching. Just, nah, gotta go to work, can't stretch. I got other things I gotta do, can't stretch.
Does that definition help you become more disciplined?
It helps me recognize that I don't have to enjoy everything, because sometimes if it's not pleasurable, I will be like, nah, I don't need it.
Can I ask you that?
Ask me.
Is it a matter of discipline or maybe elimination? Because you seem like, I know you're a pretty dedicated person
I
and
appreciate
willing
that.
to be in an ice bath at 5:30 at night and do something that's uncomfortable, right?
Right.
So maybe there's a misperception happening, mistakenness happening in your own self. Because I don't think you're avoiding discomfort or not willing to do the thing that's uncomfortable.
Right. Well, you're right. Maybe it has been discipline to do certain things, or like the mental strength, but it's been consistency.
Effectiveness. Meaning just focusing on what's most important and just doing what is most important versus a million things that are
Not that important.
Not-
Yeah, exactly. So like,
that's, I think everybody could relate to in today's time.
not being effective.
We all have like 10 web browsers open.
Yep. I legit do.
And they're all on different topics sometimes.
Yeah.
So, because again, I don't believe you're not a disciplined person.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
And I think if we're using the term effectiveness as not doing the right things, then yeah, then
The
let's
things
use
that are
that
going
word.
to provide the most result. Produce
Exactly.
the most result. In your life.
Exactly.
The most desired result that we're all seeking for.
Exactly. And then being kind of consistent with doing that. You know, if I have to do it every day, like the stretching, then let's do it every day. Fuck, it's getting cold.
2 more minutes.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
This is fucking cold. And it's late. Usually with the sun's up, it feels a little less.
Yeah, it's a little nicer. It's a little more ambiance.
Yeah.
Nicer. As it gets darker, it kind of gets a little scarier.
This is the opposite of a hot tub.
Oh man, this is good. This is great.
How about you? Where are you at right now?
I feel like I'm very in the same page, man. I think
Yeah.
I just choose my perspective differently. For me, it's a matter of elimination and really figuring out what is important and what can I focus on and have that be the thing that produces the most result for me in whatever category it is.
Yeah.
Because I just catch myself a lot of just distracting or
Yep.
doing things that I think are important,
Yeah.
and then 3 days later I completely forget about them and they really don't go anywhere.
Yes.
However, I've been doing a lot of just work on the inside, meaning my emotional, mental components of being, and realizing like how much of that influences my perception,
Yeah.
my connection with others, my experience with almost everything. So I've just been doing a lot of meditating, stillness, doing these ice baths. I realized that like literally perception governs the biology.
Dude, yes.
And so the more I could control my perception and then create my perception that I desire, that will then create the biological response that I want, I will just almost like effortlessly, not too much stress, become or be in the state that I want to be,
Yeah.
or experience what I want to experience.
Yeah.
So it's something I did when I was younger, almost like as a child imagines things, right? And then
Yeah.
he's in that world, and then he's truly there. Doesn't give a fuck about anybody else thinking what, if he's not there or not.
Yeah.
Similarly, I'm doing that with a lot of things in my life that I want to manifest.
Yeah.
I'm already there. I
Mhm.
experience them, and I'm living them, and I'm embodying in that.
Through the mind's eye.
Yeah, through the visualization process. Like,
What are you visualizing right now?
well, I'm enjoying this moment.
No. I meant like.
Oh, in my life?
Yeah.
One of them is my boxing career. Like,
No.
Yeah, just seeing like myself in the ring, and then just
You-
having a certain tone.
AJ just started boxing, by the way. He's visualizing your boxing career.
Yeah.
I love that so much because you're the first person to ever tell me I'm gonna grow more because I'm gonna explain the part that you told me you want to get taller.
So yeah, I'm still a believer that I could grow beyond what people say your puberty, or when you stop growing. We really don't know if that's true or not. There's so many questions to be asked about it. Matter of like perception,
Yeah.
matter of nutrition, matter of exercises, matter of are we optimizing our potential. And so I'm not gonna be unrealistic, but I'm about 5'10" right now, and I'm 26 years old, and I am gonna try to get to 6 foot beyond this age.
Hey, bro, tell me how to do it, bro. I'll do it with you.
Well, I'm doing everything I know, and then also
Okay.
everything that people think is crazy. So I'm doing what is factual and then what is not.
But you're also using the visualization.
That's what's not factual.
Like the boxing.
Yeah.
Well, no, that is.
Well, it is, but people don't really have that. They don't have that as grasped onto as maybe something that's like
Stretching.
exactly.
Gotcha.
They don't understand the power and what it's actually doing to your reality.
Yeah.
We're all visualizing in the present moment, and
Right.
based off of an agreement we made in our head.
Yeah.
But we could alter that agreement through certain medicines, and also through certain meditations, and through other experiences. So reality is malleable. The
Yeah.
self is malleable.
The self is malleable,
the
100%.
character is malleable.
100% malleable.
And so I just, how much can we do that is is really unknown. And I think people shorten themselves a lot of times. And there's plenty of things to go beyond with. Like, for example, like we did like the whole ice bath thing right now. We're sitting in ice, like chilling. That was something maybe perceived by many that are like, there's no way I could ever do that.
Mm-hmm.
And like the guy who really brought the ice baths into place was Wim Hof, and he proved the whole scientific research wrong about you can't
You can influence your immune system through breath work.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So our potential is really being tapped into barely right now with everything going on.
The autonomic nervous system
Exactly.
can be not so autonomic.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. So with the height thing, I'm gonna be doing like stretching, obviously, yoga, reaching, visualizing, trying to boost my testosterone, natural growth hormones, all natural. Not gonna do anything unnatural. Yeah, man, I feel like naturally I have, maybe just because of maybe compression of my spine, I have an inch available to me from
I can almost get every fucking
from
inch.
from decompressing my spine through stretching,
Yeah.
in proper exercise. And then again, like, just potential is endless. I just know it. It's within us. If you just look within, there's potential, and just that's wanting to be manifested. So one of my manifestations is to see if I can get to 6 foot after 26 years old.
And you're using all those techniques to also visualize a boxing career.
Yeah.
And what other stuff are you visualizing?
Financially, feeling wealthy, and seeing the money in my account, or seeing the home I want to have,
Yeah.
seeing the trips I want to go on, and really feeling and experiencing it, and then feeling that emotion.
Do
Really.
you use any of Dr. Joe Dispenza's work or anything?
No, I definitely started looking to him, but like this was like a natural process for me when I became like first awakened in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like I experimented with actually the wrong things, so I was visualizing the wrong things, like playing with spirits and like doing
Yes.
stuff like that,
Yeah.
and then realizing, oh, I'm just creating this on my head, and then therefore it's actually manifesting
In real life.
and it's causing real physical experiences to be happening, like negative attracting just bad experiences in my life. And I was like, okay, if I could just do the same process with more positive things,
Yeah.
then I could manifest those things.
Yeah, use
and,
the tool differently.
And I did. I did a whole transformation of my body, my mind, my spirit. Everybody that knew me before was like, yo, what the fuck? Like, who are you? And
Yeah.
like, my whole world shifted. I was a kid that really wasn't paid attention to. And then now I'm someone that, you know, people really pay attention to and you look up to. The people that used to look down to me now look up to me. It's just like, how does that reality shift? And
Yeah.
it's really,
It's malleable, man.
Yeah,
It changes.
exactly.
You could do it.
exactly. So,
You could do it.
yeah. So that's something I've been working on a lot on the inside. So.
Yeah. It's dope, man. I love that. Just getting more into it now, or more recently,
Yeah, I'm really integrating it more.
integrating it more.
Yeah, just
that's-
really embodying it.
When do you do it at night? In the morning?
Morning, and then,
How long does that take? Because if you're visualizing that much.
well, the thing is, like, there's a few things I'm narrowing my vision, and then I'm cultivating a certain tone. I'm seeing, okay, what are the energy of my body, my state of mind, producing in those experiences? What is it? Because that's really what I'm desiring. I'm not really desiring the experience itself. I'm really desiring the feeling.
Mm-hmm.
If people feel ecstatic and bliss, it doesn't matter what they're doing.
Yeah.
True, it does. So I'm trying to cultivate that energy more than anything,
Mm-hmm.
than focus on the visualization.
Gotcha.
So I'm strengthening my emotional intelligence in a way. But the part of that process too is to be that visualization,
Mm-hmm.
to have the
Embody,
posture,
yeah.
have the tone of voice,
Yeah.
to have actions.
Yes.
And then as you do that over and over again,
You prove to yourself.
you basically, yeah,
You become it.
you become it. You're ingraining the pattern within yourself, and as long as that pattern becomes stronger, what happens? It becomes a habit. And then what happens when it becomes a habit? You become a character. Once you
Mhm.
become a character, you design your destiny.
Mm.
And that's literally.
What is that? Where'd you get that from?
Well, there's a great quote in the Seven Habits that says like, "Sow a thought, reap an action, reap an action." No,
Say it without
yeah,
shivering.
I can't remember the exact words.
Okay.
Basically, it's like if you have the thought, then you could now do the action.
Action leads to habit. Habit leads to character.
Yep, and then character leads to destiny, and then that's how you become your own creator.
Mm-hmm.
You become whatever you want. You create your own reality.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, you know, there's a big misconception that we're determined
Yeah.
by materialism, that we don't have free choice. Our biology and all these things are our cultures, our social norms are
Yeah.
what makes who we are. And there's only one thing that really cannot be conditioned,
Mm.
and that's consciousness. And
Yeah.
they don't understand it. But consciousness is something that is beyond conditioning, beyond form.
Mm. That's powerful.
Yeah.
That's good. Let's get. Oh, my dick is gone.
Ah, shit. Now we can predict sizing too.
There's no way I'm fucking tonight.
Yeah, you are. What do you mean?
Oh no!
What?
The audio fucking died.
Oh no. How much did it record?
I know.
I think it just died, bro.
I like your optimism.
Whatever was caught was meant to be, bro.